Fellow citizens, last night I ordered U.S. military forces to Panama. No president takes such action lightly. For nearly 2 years, the United States...
Este video no tiene desperdicio. Miren las similitudes de cuando Estados Unidos derrocó a Manuel Noriega en Panamá en el 89 a lo que está pasando hoy con Maduro. Tuvieron 2 años negociando con ellos sanciones, ese tipo de cosas, y el tipo nunca le paró, y lo que hizo fue incrementar el desastre en su país, atacando más a sus ciudadanos. Miren las similitudes porque son igualitas.
The nations of Latin America and the Caribbean have worked together to resolve the crisis in Panama, to defend democracy in Panama, to combat drug trafficking. Many attempts have been made to resolve this crisis through diplomacy and negotiations. All were rejected by the dictator of Panama, General Manuel Noriega, an indicted drug trafficker. Last Friday, Noriega declared his military dictatorship to be in a state of war with the United States and publicly threatened the lives of Americans in Panama. That was enough. And that is why I directed our armed forces to protect the lives of American citizens in Panama and to bring General Noriega to justice in the United States. I contacted the bipartisan leadership of Congress last night and informed them of this decision. And after taking this action, I also talked with leaders in Latin America, the Caribbean, and those of other U.S. allies. At this moment, U.S. forces, including forces deployed from the United States last night, are engaged in action in Panama. The United States intends to withdraw the forces newly deployed to Panama as quickly as possible. Our forces have conducted themselves courageously and selflessly, and as Commander-in-Chief, I salute every one of them and thank them on behalf of our country. The brave Panamanians elected by the people of Panama in the elections last May, President Guillermo Endara and Vice Presidents Calderon and Ford, have assumed the rightful leadership of their country. You remember those horrible pictures of newly elected Vice President Ford, covered head to toe with blood, beaten mercilessly by so-called dignity battalions. Well, the United States today recognizes the democratically elected government of President Endara. I will send our ambassador back to Panama immediately. Key military objectives have been achieved. Most organized resistance has been eliminated, but the operation is not over yet. General Noriega is in hiding, and nevertheless, yesterday, a dictator ruled Panama, and today, constitutionally elected leaders govern. I have today directed the Secretary of the Treasury and the Secretary of State to lift the economic sanctions with respect to the democratically elected government of Panama, and in cooperation with that government, to take steps to effect an orderly unblocking of Panamanian government assets in the United States. I hope that the people of Panama will put this dark chapter of dictatorship behind them and move forward together as citizens of a democratic Panama with this government that they themselves have elected. The United States is eager to work with the Panamanian people in partnership and friendship to rebuild their economy. The Panamanian people want democracy, peace, and the chance for a better life in dignity and freedom. The people of the United States seek only to support them in pursuit of these noble goals. Thank you very much.
Si te gustó este video, no dejes de darle like y de compartirlo en las redes sociales, y de paso no dejes de activar las notificaciones para que estés pendiente de cuando publiquemos un nuevo video.